Greetings and blessings, Crawford Ashley here, the spiritual boxer, and I'm going to talk about boxing as I always do. Well, today, talking about what's been going on and this bad decision with Catterall and Taylor and the British Boxing Board of control or no control. I don't know why everybody seems to be getting upset about it. It's been going on from time and it's going to continue to happen. It's like I started boxing when I was 7 and I was told by the trainers then that no matter who thinks you win, it's the 3 people at ringside. It's their decision that matters. Nobody else's decision matters. Boxing's subjective. It's what do you see? You know what I mean? We all see something different. It just seems like the judges at ringside seen a lot different than we did. So I don't know what to say. All I know is it's just been going on for that long. Nothing surprises me. Look at the Olympic Games. Roy Jones got robbed. Mayweather got robbed. There's so many. You can go into it. You can say Ben got robbed against Eubanks 1. Robin Reed got robbed against Joe Kawasaki. All depends. It's like Eubanks was in 4 or 5 fights where he should not have won the fight, but got the decision. And this is the same with Catterall and Taylor. Catterall won the fight, he just didn't get the decision. You know, but it's like people say, in 6 or 7 months' time, they won't be saying it's a robbery, they'll just say it's a loss. And that's wrong. And I remember talking to somebody says to me, how many fights have you won and how many fights have you lost? And to me it's, how many fights have I lost? If I said none, you'd call me a liar. But a loss is what you take and it's how you feel. And I've been beat in a ring, but I don't feel like I lost. It's like the Nun fight. When people said to before, and that's all I find out, I boxed. And they say, oh, is there a fight I can watch? I say, yeah, watch the Nun fight. And people say, why do I always tell them to watch the Nun fight? Because to me that's where you get beat, but I didn't lose. I won that fight. They stopped me in the 6th round, but I won that fight. And that's how I felt. I'd gone in there and I did something that nobody thought I could do. And I give him trouble for like 4.5 rounds, 5 rounds. And not many people did that for the best pound for pound fighter in the world. I held my own. And it made me smile because afterwards, at the press conference, there was about 4 or 5 world champions at the press conference and they all gave me a standing ovation when I walked onto the stage, and to me, that showed I belonged. So, Catterall, he must be disappointed because he didn't get the decision, but inside he must be buzzing. Because for me, he beat Taylor easy. You know, and if Taylor, you gotta give him a rematch because it's gonna haunt you for the rest of your life. And it's, will you perform again afterwards because of this is gonna sit with you. I remember boxing Graziano Roggini in Germany at 6 days notice. The kid was unbeaten. I lost on a split decision. You know what I mean? He knew he never won the fight. Afterwards he never performed. This guy was a former world champion, super middleweight, unbeaten. And because he never put to rest and never given the rematch, he doubted himself, and that's what's going to happen with Taylor. They're going to doubt themselves. And then how are you going to perform? So come back, British Boxing Board of Control or no control. You've been disgusting from time, basically. You know, it's everybody can see it's corrupt. When people say boxing's corrupt, it's not down to the fighters, it's down to the board. You know what I mean? You've got no control. You let your refs and your judges are held accountable. Like they're saying, the only people that matter in this sport are the boxers, because if there's no boxers, there's no money. It's that simple. But you lot are just fucking it up, basically. I don't like to swear, but, well, I do like swearing. But yeah, British Boxing Board of Control, you're fucking it up, and you've been fucking it up from time. I had problems with you when I boxed, and I've been retired, 20 years? You know, you've just got worse. And looking at the decisions back in my day, coming all the way through, no gets done. You know, you should hold the referees up and accountable and let us hear what they've seen. You know what I mean? There's so much you can have them sat down. Okay, explain your decision and why you give it to Taylor. Round by round. So we know what you're seeing, because we can't see it. And I think that'd be easy if Ian John Lewis just came down, sat down with somebody, had it recorded round by round. Why did you give this score? Boom. Okay. And then once you got the reason, then you know. And then you know if he's competent or incompetent. He might have missed something. He might have got carried away with the surroundings, which he shouldn't do, because he's a judge. You know, you got to judge what's going on, not with everything that's going on around you, affecting your ability to see. So, yeah, what would you do? How would you make it go forward? First and foremost, I'd have them 3 referees, start it now. Them 3 referees have to give account for why they scored the fight the way they scored it, round by round. And I think most title fights should be done the same way. Referees have to give a reason why, not the refs, the judges have to give a reason why they scored a round a certain way. It's like when I seen the Tyson Fury, Wilder won. The man hit him with 4 punches. Just because they knocked him down, that don't mean he wins all the rounds and then he gets a draw. You know, I want to know who scored what and why. I don't want to know. I don't want to see the scorecard. I want to know why they scored it that way. You know, boxing's, like I say, very subjective, but I always thought it's the one who landed the most punches on the target area with force wins. I thought it was that simple. Styles might clash, personalities might clash, but that shouldn't affect the judging. You know, if you don't like somebody, you don't like them, but that shouldn't affect your judging on what they do. You know, I've found that out a lot. People don't like you, they treat you differently. People don't like you, they score you differently. You know what I mean? You're from especially in amateurs, you're from a certain club. This referee don't like your trainer in that club. You ain't getting the decision off him. Because that's how small-minded these judges are, and referees. They're very small-minded. And I had a problem with one of them when I first started. So that would be 1987, I think, 88. I had my first fight, I can't remember. But before my first fight, I was in Bradford and I was watching one of my friends have his first fight. And I met a referee and he told me to cut my hair. and we had a bit of a ding dong, and in the end I told him to fuck off. And in the first fight I lost, he was refereeing it, and he lifted the other kid's hand and he said to me, I won. I just said, fuck off, cunt. Because of me, yeah. Because he didn't like my attitude, because I will not conform to what he perceived I should be. Yeah. You know you are. But that's kind of it for today. I'm just drinking my coffee and I'm having my say. And today I'm going to get on with my day. So, if you've liked it, please subscribe and check the icon button, because I keep putting them on. Sometimes I do one a day, sometimes I do 2 a week, sometimes I don't do anything for a month. But that was because I was away, I was doing something else. I've got another one, it's called The Yorkshireman in Jamaica. So check that one out. I've only just started that channel, and when I get back to Jamaica I'll be putting more and more videos up. But at the moment I'm just chilling here doing this, and if you want any training, I'm down at the Bethlehem Monday, Friday and Saturday at 11. I can always do personal one-on-one, come to you if you want, but that's a different story. I teach the art of boxing, which is about control, controlling your emotions, controlling everything, and having a strong mind. Like I said, if you like the video, if you think it's interesting, share it. If you get some out of it, share it. There's other things on this channel if you want to have a look at. You know, I do a bit of technique, a bit of boxing, a bit of psychology, a bit of everything. Anyway, till next time, bye.